My life started again at 70. I turned 70 and I opened a restaurant. And now we got 4 restaurants and a donut shop. I was doing a movie called Badass. And one of the producers said, Danny, why don't you open a restaurant? Because I like good food. I like eating at good restaurants. I like good food. And it's funny because my mom was an unbelievable cook, all right? But as we know, Latino families, the first of the month, you eat like good. I mean, you got like big meals. But like to the end of the month, I would say, what's this, Mama? We mix it. Cállate, let's eat it. You know, you didn't really know what, but it was delicious, right? I would joke, Mama, you should open a restaurant. And we'd be talking about it. But my dad was like the Mexican Archie Bunker. You know what I mean? I traigo una cocina right there. I got a kitchen right there. You can go in there and cook whatever you want. We opened up our first restaurant on La Brea. From there, it just took off. The heart is a muscle, and you got to keep it pumping. And so you got to keep it working, especially for elderly people. I walk. I'll just walk around the block. I'll just walk around the block 2 times. I go to the gym right down here, and I have a gym in my house. So when I can't sleep, I just work out a little bit. I'm 74 now. I'll be 75 in May. I think I'm going to try to get on the cover of Muscle and Fitness when I'm 75. and just say, Latino power. I pray to let God let me sign every autograph, let me take every picture. Because what a blessing it is to be able to make somebody's day with an autograph or a picture. I remember my mom telling me, I went into CVS to get some Maalox. My stomach was upset. And then about 10 kids got a hold of me coming out. And I signed the autograph. I got in the car. And she said, what's wrong, mijo? I said, I didn't want to do that, Mom. But I didn't know how to say no. And she says, mijo, be a plumber. Nobody will ask you for an autograph. And I never will forget that, because that's part of my job. Giving you my time is part of my job. I think attitude is a real big part of acting. And it's not just attitude in front of the camera, it's attitude when the camera's not rolling. I think an attitude of gratitude. Some people don't think this is a gift, but I think anybody in this business, whether it's camera, whether it's sound, whether it's performing, whatever, I think it's a blessing from God. I actually think it's a blessing, like I said, I think this whole thing's a blessing. Started this record company, and I said, let's have an open interview. And we had an interview for kids that were coming in singing. And I picked 3 of them. There was 2 other besides her. People don't understand the dedication that it is when you want to do something. It's not going to be handed to you. The other girls, I would give them a song. I would say, learn this. We'll try it tomorrow. And she'd be the only one that knew it. Well, I had to do that. Okay, so it's not.
I'm half Latina. My mom was born in Mexico. My grandma and my mom were migrant workers. And all my aunts all just grew up working in the fields from 5 years old. And so I've had a lot of strong Hispanic female role models in my life. And I moved here from Texas. My mom made sure that we moved as a family to Los Angeles so I could pursue music. I'm very blessed to have such a supportive family. And my dad was a little reluctant about moving because he was pretty tied to Texas, but my mom's like, nope, we're going. So we went. For about 10 and a half years, I was just working at anything I could music-wise. And there was all these missed, so close but not quite there, all these broken promises, all these, contracts not being fulfilled on, the other person's side. And I just kept praying and kept, doing my part. And I was like, okay, I feel like this is what I'm meant to do, so I'm just going to keep doing it, even if I'm living out of my car, which I did for a while. I got a call from a friend, John McClurg. He was a family friend. I used to work this brunch, and he took care of these elderly twin women, and he would come up to the front of the line and say, hey, can you give me a couple bagels for the ladies he was taking care of? I'd say, yeah, sure. And so off to the side, so he wouldn't have to wait in line, stuff like that. And so he gives me a call. He said, hey, at the Boys and Girls Club, Danny Trejo is having auditions for singers. You should go and audition. So you never know, what handing out free bagels is going to do,
When was this?
You just, about 2 years ago. I went and I auditioned, and, long story short, Danny picked me along with 2 other girls, as he mentioned, and then I'm just the one who's still here. I'm really blessed. It's changed my whole life. And we're still, we're just starting. It's just opened up so many doors, and I'm just so grateful and so excited. And like what Danny was saying, an attitude of gratitude and paying it forward and helping other people. As you get your leg up, then you reach down. And that's all I want to do. And with good stories, like he was saying, in movies, I want to do that with my songs. And we're already recording it. We're recording songs that are empowering, especially for young people and young women. And that's just always what I have wanted to do. And I'm so grateful that I'm finally doing it, and I have the opportunity to do it. Mama didn't lie, she didn't lie, Mama didn't lie. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después.
Yeah! Killed it. Art LeBeau Show on the 8th.
Yeah.